Yeah, our journey started about 7 miles from here on a tile floor at the Salvation Army.
My shins still feel it from that tile floor.
Here we go. Riley Newman gets it started. Let's play pickleball.
Well, scratch the forehand dinks out wide from Leah Jansen. It's definitely in play, though.
So I want to get your immediate feedback. Riley's playing the right to start this.
Some of his best success has been on that side with his sister, Lindsay Newman. So it makes some sense, even though I do like the forehand in the middle, as I mentioned, as one of his strengths. So we'll see if they possibly switch back if they face adversity or just stick with this for a while.
Second serve.
Playing a really good team.
0-0-2.
Throw him a different look also. Another thing that this does is allow Leah to hug the sideline and find almost all forehands, which is definitely her better wing.
And you have to have an accomplished two-handed backhand to fill the middle.
Have to. And he checks that box.
Just a disaster of a drop shot followed up by an even worse shot from Riley somehow.
And I mean, your touch is okay, JW, but let's just go ahead and rip through the ball. You're a lot better at that.
Ow. Pick up from Leah.
Point.
Ball moved in a big way on Georgia Johnson. Not sure if that was the left or the right turn, but it is out of her. Yeah, it is out of her strike zone.
Point.
And I am told by a member of the flash mob that there are a bunch of them right here in the front row cheering on J-Dub and Georgia, and I'm not surprised. So careful. Man, another 2 up, 2 back. And they get a miss.
It's harder to control the kitchen line today.
And why is that?
Well, because the ball's moving all over the place. So when you're up and they're back, you are finding your strike zone a lot. And when the wind gets in the way, then often those shots are harder to come up with. And we talked about the taking it out of the air, letting it bounce. What is the best option? And of course, when you are commanding the kitchen line, most of those shots are being taken out of the air, and that can be a problem.
Just sails deep.
Negative topspin from Georgia Johnson on that drive.
0-3-2.
Still almost dropped.
Point.
And off the tape gets them on the board for the first time. Julie Johnson, the mom, coach, mentor, great player herself.
1-3-2.
Looking on from the stands. I'm sure we'll have Julie cam. Oh, no way.
Point.
So that's the risk of a Burt as well.
He was committed to that shot. He said yours 17 times, but didn't help his team.
2-3-2.
He couldn't believe the right blinker came on to the Vulcan there.
Side out.
That's another thing that happens often in the wind is you get out in front of the counters. So you think the ball is coming right into you, and Georgia's way out in front, and that's why that ball sailed so far up.
A couple of missed returns have crept in here as well, and Jansen and Newman are a feisty team.
They are.
So you don't want to help their cause.
the court positioning of Riley Newman. Great Ernie, but he has both feet on Leah Jansen's side.
Play that aggressive right side, sir.
Uh-huh.
5-2-1. Second serve.
I mean, he sent out the warning and the whole thing.
Heads up.
5-2-2.
J.W. Johnson forehand coming right at your feet. Good luck, Leah Jansen.
I just don't love the whole heads up thing. That's the last thing I want you to do.
No. This alignment is messing with Georgia and J.W. Johnson early in this match. I can think of a situation at the Pickler Utah Open where Jesse Irvin and Gabe Tardio did the opposite as well, and it really messed with the Johnson. So they need to get this figured out quickly.
Two, 6-1.
I think Georgia's completely fine dinking cross court with Riley Newman, so she doesn't have to, mix up her spots too much. Play a few more balls straight ahead to Leah, but over to that forehand side of Riley Newman, especially if he's going to squeeze the middle so hard, is okay. Especially when he's in front of JW.
Yes.
Point.
I'm not sold it was her bad. Leah Jansen said my bad to Riley Newman.
But she had a forehand and he came charging in there.
As part of it.
Oh, another one. See, if you let her hit the first one, Riley, then she's going to set the table for you.
And I do believe in gender doubles, Leah Jansen would hit a backhand on that. But right here in this situation, she can find the forehand.
And the best overhead put away in the game, that short angle, it's just a beautiful thing.
Riley Newman talked about the athleticism, the length he doesn't even move for that ball.
Just toast.
Oh, in there.
In there and then not in there. That's 3 missed returns for Georgia.
And she takes a deep breath. Struggling early.
7-3-2.
Gonna test her mentally. Nice dig from Jansen.
Was it ever?
Point.
And just popped up and destroyed.
Timeout receivers, 8-3-2.
She's okay.
Time in.
Jansen and Newman rolling here. And we have right side J-Dub sighting there. They threw this at Annalee and Ben one time. They just showed up and tried to reverse flipsy.
And talked to Julie Johnson for quite a while on that stoppage of play.
Second serve.
It was, Leah. I agree. Nice ball, Riley. She supportive partner.
3-8-2. Point.
Would not have seen that in years past. That's a terrific take from J-Dub.
And it's the early recognition. He had that in mind from the jump.
4-8-2. Point.
Wow. And we've had 2 fellas and 2 ladies swing and miss today. That ball moved like a knuckle curve down in the zone. And you could just hear the wind howling, and you had a feeling something chaotic was going to take place. Much better response on the next one from Riley there.
Yeah, big time backhand in the middle so far in game 1.
Point.
And despite being shoved out of the way, nice, Rye.
Yeah, good complimentary pickleball. Great
Not
work from
foul.
Leah Jansen to get forward. And when you're tall like Riley Newman is, you lose less reach with the two-handed
Point.
backhand in the
Game
middle,
point.
and that's been the difference in this game.
We have a game point for Newman
10-5-1.
and Jansen. We got right side J-Dub, okay. That misses
game,
wide,
switch in.
and the Johnsons have a lot of work. Tournament every
New
court,
Vulcan
every
ball,
match.
game
You
two,
can see
time
there's
in,
a thriller
0-0-2.
over there as Onsens and Trung take game one in their quarter. So hit that QR code, 30-day free trial. Get the app, and then
Side
take
out.
the thing you love everywhere you go.
0-0-1. Second serve.
Winner on grandstand will get the winner here on center, and
0-0-2.
that is quite a big win for Onsens and Trung. Can they get out the door in two against a very steady team? And we're going to do some landscaping here.
No recall.
As you might imagine, there's some things flying all over the place on both courts
0-0-2.
here, but this would be a big, big win for Onsens and Trung to, after beating Christian Alshon and Catherine
Side
Parento.
out.
You always wonder if a team can stack big wins together, and they're halfway home.
0-0-1. Point.
I mean, the Newman willpower is strong, but Mother Nature's undefeated.
Yeah,
1-0-1.
a lot going on, trying to not let that dink miss.
Wow, he turns a ball off the tape into a beautiful full sprint ATP.
1-0-2.
Hello, Newman. And look at where he came from.
Side out.
Riley's getting his steps in.
Yeah, this alignment is serious business right now from Jansen and Newman. Huge
0-1-1.
forehand in the middle of that point from Leah Jansen. Riley Newman back and forth, shot making.
Second serve. Zero, 1-2. Side out. One, 0-1.
Yeah, that time they got a little discombobulated
Right.
after the overhead.
Yeah, Riley had a forehand on the left side of the court, playing the right side of
Yeah.
the
2-0-1.
court. What a decision from
Second serve.
Riley Newman. Perfectly placed back behind J.W. Johnson. And maybe the word's out that
2-0-2.
J.W. is looking to take more court.
The word is out, and now there's a wanted poster up that says he's going to do it. And what a shot right there.
Adjust to the adjustments.
3-0-2.
Great start for the Johnson siblings.
Side out.
That's one of the benefits of the alignment. Leah Jansen can disregard backhands.
Yes.
If she can't find a forehand
0-3-1.
counter on that ball, it is not going to stay in, and it doesn't.
Second serve.
Took off on Leah, didn't have it judged. Oh, okay.
0-3-2.
Leah has requested your presence on the left side of the court. Good, sir.
No argument from Riley Newman.
And Georgia freaking Jansen. What in the world? The tuck and the pronation and the winner.
Worked perfectly. Just how she drew it up. Georgia not interested in dinking fully cross court with Riley Newman.
It looked like there was a target at her school today. I'm just so darn proud of her. So congrats to the lovely Deb Fleming.
4-0-1.
Absolutely, I concur. LDF getting it done.
That was a violent HTP there. Bail out and just smoke it off the post.
Yeah, I think Riley hit that about as hard as he can.
5-0-1.
I mean, to handle the one before that.
Yes, I thought Leia Speedup was very nice with the one-handed backhand roll. Georgia Johnson's hands, even when she doesn't hit it perfectly clean, are fantastic.
Looking for a backhand and still puts that in play. And coming in a little hot.
Second serve.
Yeah, she's got some room to work with, so we won't fault her for that one.
6-0-2.
All right, so Riley on the left, so you've got the versatility is huge. However, the deficit is also huge.
0-6-1.
They got stuck in a rut, so I think that this makes sense for the stage of game 2 that we're in.
Second serve. Zero 6-2. Side out. Six 0-1. Point.
Georgia starts the fight, and J-Dub just gets to clean up.
And Riley Newman's so good at getting on top of that ball with his
2 minutes to figure something out over there if you're going to sacrifice it.
J-Dub.
I mean, J-Dub hit a ball that was as out as I've ever seen. Now, do they win the rally?
Hands are too good.
J-Dub's like, I'm here for the entertainment. He's here for the people of McKinney, Adam.
It's so smooth. So loose with the upper body. Just the way he whips through the ball.
8-0-1
around here, man. J-Dub just keeps turning his paddle over there, and George is like, I've got it.
Yeah, plenty of backup for J.W. Johnson to his right.
I mean, just watch the J-Dub paddle. It's more entertaining than George's here.
9-0-1.
Just never made contact. What a drop.
Second serve. Nine 0-2.
2-inning backhand reload and just punished. However,
deficit large.
Yes.
0-9-1.
Oh, Georgia, look at what you just did there.
It was a cross-court dink, but both of her opponents were back right at the corner of the kitchen. Nasty stuff from Georgia Jansen.
Oh, there's a flick wizard, and there's a flick witch right there.
Point.
So they get on the board.
1-9-2.
A lot of work to do.
Side out. Point.
Just
Game
wide,
point.
and we are at game point, and it is looking like 3.
10-1-2. Point
And
game.
that is exactly what we will get. So what a job of right up there, too.
Splinker, split. There's a lot going on.
Because the split finger was in my mind, too.
I get it.
Side out.
And we'll have to monitor this alignment, too, for Leah Jansen and Riley Newman.
Yes.
Do they have a quick hook? Do they
0-0-1.
stick with what worked for them in game 1? That's a big-time counter, because that drop from Georgia Jansen was so good, and Leah Jansen bailed out Riley Newman.
0-0-2.
Riley has the best out call in the land, or maybe his sister Lindsay does.
Yeah, well, it's a Newman,
0-0-1.
yes, for sure. And great work from Leah Jansen to listen.
Good leave there. There were opportunities to attack.
I agree.
0-0-2.
And that gets up into the jet stream, and a lead, which Jansen and Newman had no part of.
1-0-2.
That's big.
Side out.
I mean, dropped to his knees there on the missed Tui.
The man wants it.
0-1-1.
Well, I think this is one of those times where all 4 teams that are on the court know that, and Lee and Ben are in the other half, this is a big opportunity for us. We made it this far. Can we get the next step?
Point.
It's great pace control from Georgia Jansen to go back behind Leah on that cross-court speed up.
Yeah, she was
1-1-2.
very confused there.
Yeah, Leah Jansen usually not late on the forehand counters. She was this time.
Whoa. I'm telling you, that missed by not very much.
Good reaction from Riley Newman after that emphatic out call. Almost second-guessed himself.
What a read. Just sold the farm to jump in front.
Just went. I mean, that is tough to do.
1-1.
Just complete sellout, disregard the whole other side of the court that J.W. Jansen could have found easily.
1 mile an hour down the line would have been a winner.
It's good veteran play.
Tried the lefty save. Was looking for the traditional J-Dub put away. Nice change.
That's nice for J-Dub, because when he hits a traditional topspin ball, it goes middle quite a bit, and then when he slaps it, it's cross court.
Side out.
We will switch ends at 6
1,
today.
2, 1.
That is a massive thing.
Second serve.
Georgia looking for that hyper-aggressive drop to set up J.W. Jansen, which I like in a vacuum.
2, 2.
Yes.
Johnsons are playing it to this part of the court. It's where do you attack? That's a lot of Georgia Jansen hands and JW forehand right in your face.
Yeah, so the right foot of Leah Jansen is where they want the ball to go.
Such a beauty from JW too. Forehand start up, backhand clean up.
2-2-2.
Bad luck there, as there was a pop-up to Georgia that's usually game over.
Two, 2-1. Point.
That is not what he's known for.
That's a big drive up the line.
That's fantastic.
Forcing JW to slice it, which he does somewhat often, but would of course prefer to roll over top of that first volley.
Second serve.
It's something he being Riley's definitely working on at the kitchen line to find offense, but to get that
3-2-2.
Can they get another one?
Hands too good from JW. Great drive drop from Leah Jansen to get forward.
2-3-1.
Wonderful spin on the initial speed up from Riley Newman to get the pop up and put it away. Two completely different shots on the forehand side for Newman.
2-3-2.
And then the footwork in the neighborhood there.
Point.
So good, screams Mama Johnson, and she is right. That was well done by Georgia. I love the patience on the last one.
3-3-2.
I've got an open window here, just right through there. I mean, Leah Jansen, I understand the singles has been very good. She's been very good today in mixed doubles.
I agree. Playing her role.
3-3-1.
Whoa. Are they going to get out of this mess?
No, they are not.
A just desperate scream of heads up there.
And we saw the singles leak over there from Leah Jansen. 3 or 4 just blistered low and hard ground strokes from the back of the court. Just couldn't get forward. Riley going behind J-Dub again with the third shot drive.
Point.
Now they nose in front.
It seems like anytime Georgia has put together a couple quality points, a loose error has followed that up.
Point.
Make that 2, and now a chance to switch with them doubled up. This is a massive rally right here.
5-3-2.
And that is deep.
Point, switch ends.
And what a
6-3-2.
7-3, and trying to take it home. We'll see if they do. The winner of that one gets the winner of this one.
What a shot from Leah Jansen to handle the flick of JW.
7-3-2.
So we got two 7-3 quarters here.
7-3-2. Point.
Oh, no.
That's been the difference, is Georgia Johnson has to find a way to extend rallies, not just to set up JW for offense, but to set up herself.
Yes.
If those errors happen in the first couple shots of the point, you don't give yourself a chance.
So we had a full send from Jansen in the middle. Then we have Georgia not doing it and popped it up, and they're 2 points from being sent home.
9-3-2. Shut out. 3-9-1.
Man.
Point.
Wow, and Leah got, I mean,
It's a
pushed three. That was, like, I say bumper cars, and they kind of, that was full on. You didn't see it coming almost.
Yeah, real hip check.
Second serve.
No issues. The connectivity of this team has been fantastic. Riley shut it down. Georgia did what I said. She extended the rally. JW got in there, but Riley had the answer.
Wow, that might have been out. And we'll never know, but just one. They'll happily trade 1-for-1 to the semifinal here.
9-4-1. Second serve.
What a look, but just got too much of it.
9-4-2.
So my heart starts beating a little bit extra.
Great lean in from Georgia Johnson. And we'll have to see about Riley because he has some stone cold killer in him. And when things get tighter, he sees a chance to close. He goes for it.
Yes. I mean, Leah was in jail.
Yeah, I don't know how she got out of that one. That's world-class power across the net from her. What a counter-attack from Leah.
Riley got the glory. And now JW Johnson gets the glory. Look out.
Took something off of that last ball, too, from a low position by JW Johnson.
Uh-oh.
Point.
He refuses to believe it.
We have a challenge of the referee's false call.
So Howard Hepworth, it was sloppy feet for Riley, who's usually graceful on the feet. It was very sloppy.
That's why you have a 2-ref system.
Yes,
almost
because the
impossible.
alarm clock did not go off there.
Time in. 6-9-2. Point.
And here they come again.
And some of that aggression in the middle from JW Johnson created that opportunity because Riley's looking to go behind him.
7-9-2.
Great work from Georgia.
Georgia was the queen of the court there.
Yeah, pushed it up the line. I don't even think with topspin. That had side spin or backspin. What a time to try it for Georgia Jansen.
So much damage on a 2 here. They have gotten this all the way back to 9 apiece. It was 9-4. It was 6-3 at the turn. And look at what...
Or overwhelming anything from the Jansen. They've just been working the point and getting themselves in good positions.
Wow, J-Dub snuck in there. So you're like, all right, so what? It's tied. Win 2 points. Playing a semi against Onsens and Trump.
9-1.
Oh my
goodness gracious. He's everywhere.
And they were in 3 great spots during that rally. And J.W. Jansen had all the answers.
9-2.
Wow,
match point.
The layup is smashed into the net. We've got match point for Jansen and Newman.
10-2.
But a wicked drive followed by a, let's be honest, mile-high 5th.
And Georgia doing her best JW impersonation and crushing that put away cross court.
10-1.
So a match point saved.
Away JW.
Point.
It's going to take more than 11.
Riley has an overhead JW in the midcourt at the very beginning of that point.
10-1.
Just stays in. Unbelievable.
I can't believe that ball stayed in from Riley Newman. Talk about geometry into the back corner cross court.
10-2.
And he snuck it behind J-Dub. Wow, was able to handle the first one off the tape with the 2-y, not easy.
I agree with that. And Leah Jansen in complete Ernie position almost throughout that point. It's tough to do when your base is in an awkward position.
Unbelievable ATP to find it, and the defense even better from J-Dub. What a battle here in game 3.
10-2. All right. A recall. 10-2.
Just stays in. Does not stay in.
Thought out.
So no harm done, ball back.
10-1.
Tremendous from Riley Newman there. One of those is like he was a lumberjack chopping down trees.
10-2.
Off the tape and deep, and nothing for the Johnsons.
They're stuck at 10s. Could this be the time that the veterans pull away.
10-10-1.
One match point has already been saved. Just can't get it to bounce, and then what a slap. I mean, SWAT Team City at 10-all.
Just runs in the family.
Okay, they're going to put Riley on the left here.
10-10-2.
Wow. I formation all the way across like synchronized swimmers.
Late
and they've
switch.
got a match point.
Hands for Riley Newman.
11-10-2.
Georgia just smokes it between them, and we will play on.
Ten, 11-1.
The floor is lava. This is insane. I can't believe how good Riley Newman was on that rally. They're on their feet in McKinney. This is why we love pickleball right here.
Ten, 11-2.
Georgia with the cross-court attack. Guess what, Adam? We got large fries on both sides of the ledger here. It's going to take
11-2.
at least 13 to make the semis. And look at that little angle with the pancakes. Those were blueberry. Those were so pretty. How do you get the pancakes over there?
Decently big moment to try that
11,
shot, too,
11-1.
for Riley Newman.
One ball off the tape, throws off the rhythm, and they are firing their best stuff at each other.
11-11-2.
Wow, that was high, and Georgia decided not to attack, and it was too late. Match point 3.
Force him into a decision. Half second of hesitancy from Georgia Jansen.
12-11-2.
Georgia threads the needle through the Texas wind, and we will play on. Man, nerves of a jewel thief right there for Georgia. Sensational mixed doubles pickleball. Offense to defense, back and forth. Somehow that swat from J-Dub comes back.
The highest of level, Dave Flynn.
11-12-2.
And Georgia said, not on my watch, baby. 12 all.
Well, 12-2.
Okay. They do get one, but that is it.
I mean, we had to have a point like that with the incredible level that we've seen on display the last 10 minutes.
12-12-1. Second serve.
Big swing on the counter, finds the tape.
12-12-2. Side out.
An empty possession.
Yeah, back-to-back slow topspin shots from Georgia Jansen, perfectly placed.
Julie Jansen,
12-12-1.
probably a nervous wreck, smiling through the pain of watching her kids fight. Oh, big swing from Leah Jansen, and now the Johnsons have their first match point.
13-12-1.
And they've done it. They save 3 match points again. They dig out of a massive